Look at me go! Look at me go!
Sadie.
Oh my god! She flied! No! No! Yeah!
Vader, you can suck a fat one. Take this grenade.
I sucked
I
ass.
spent my whole time.
I watched a part of a streamer video, and they were claiming that this game is losing people playing it right now because of the Crucible thing that the streamers only complain about.
Ah.
And I was like,
what's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another Hap Gaming stream. I am joined by
Erik.
And we are playing Destiny 2. Yeah, I mean, the game is losing people playing it because it's the end of the season, and that's how it always happens.
Yep. It does this every single time.
It's the same with
Yeah.
every video game that has this kind of release thing. The tower's looking real old. Is it always rusty like this? Look at these vents. These are all these drains are all super rusty, and like Zavala's whole little thing is all brown and grody.
No, this is new. Whoa! Look at that plaque.
Yeah, you didn't see
There's a
that
Cade
before?
plaque right there. No.
Yeah, that's been there for a while, but like the brown are everywhere. I don't remember that.
When did they fix this broken off bit? How does it look
in
old
this-
where they just fixed the broken off, for God's sakes?
In this new season plunger, they fixed that. But
Okay.
yeah, all this shit looks
We're
super
doing
old.
space-time shit then, I guess.
That's right. We are space knights, or whatever.
Space dingle donglers.
All right, so we've got to save the Eliksni Rec Center because that's what this whole thing is. We're donating stuff, so we're gonna go get some treasure. And
Okay.
we wanna make
Oh,
sure those
okay.
kids-
So we do treasures and then we donate that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't.
Does
I
it
didn't
just
donate the shit.
automatically take it out,
No fucking.
or is
clue.
this like a separate deal? Oh
I
my
haven't
god,
done-
my
I
frame
haven't
rate's
done
so much slower
anything.
with this. Wow, the 3080 was doing work. Whew. All right, what are we doing? Sorry, get distracted.
Let's see. Load. All right, Captain's Coins. Captain's Coins can be found in Catch Crash and Expedition activities, destination chests, lost sectors, public events, Dares of Eternity, and King's Fall Raid. Do I even have anything to do expeditions right now? I don't think I do. Inventory. Oh, wait, it's in quests, isn't it? Load. I hate the tower. It sucks balls. Alright, I have enough to do 2 expeditions. So we can do expedition or we can do catch crash, whichever one you want to do.
How do you tell how many you can do expeditions?
Go to the quests and go Captain's Atlas and make sure you have a treasure map added.
I have 30 map fragments and a bunch of treasure coordinates.
Okay.
And I have a map added, I think. Okay, yeah, let's do one of those first.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Did I not update it? Did I not hit save? Oh, for God's sakes. That was smart.
You're still playing Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, wait, why is that text wrong? I fucking...
Also, it's Destiny Tuesday, everybody. Destiny Tuesday. I forgot that. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Saving
you
the
fucked
Rec-
up, Steve.
Yep, we're saving the Rec Center for the Eliksni on Destiny Tuesday.
All right, maybe I fixed it. Yep.
Yep.
Stupid thing.
They also made
I wonder-
the title unlock a lot easier, so I was able to get that done. I did not have to have a master or whatever the fuck they call it, catch crash done. Which is good.
Where's that at? Triumphs.
Go
and
to
then it's one of these
Triumphs, and
things.
it's the bottom thing. It's,
I only have 6 out of 8. I use the treasure beacon. Oh, I can do that one. And then this one here, I guess. How does that work? How do you summon each crewmate assigned you as your first mate?
So on your quest, you have that little section on the Captain's Atlas. You have the bottom thing that says first mate.
Yeah.
And every time whoever you select there, every time you summon them in a catch crash or expedition counts towards the thing. There is one catch crash mission where you can summon one of the first mates over and over and over again and get it done. Get one of them done. You can't.
Oh,
get
so
all
I
of
have
them
to
done.
do all 3 of those a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, you got to
is
do
what
each
you're
one like
saying.
15 times, I think. And
Oh,
I
that's
think
probably
I think it counts if other people summon them too. But you have to have the one you want to count set as your first mate.
How the hell do you set one as your first mate?
You won't be able to do it now that we're in space, but you go into quests, Captain's Atlas, and select the thing. It says your treasure map, and then go below that, and it says first mate. You just select which one you want.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't. Maybe I don't. I'm not. You know what? I might not have that unlocked
No?
because I don't know. It seems like you unlock that with the
Yeah,
deals.
it's on the board.
I have no idea what gun I'm even using.
No, I probably should have looked at that to make sure I'm getting the bounties done.
Oh yeah, just fucking warp around, buddy. All right, let's do this.
What do we got?
solar one.
Ridiculous.
I'll try out this gun.
Scout rifle. Sidearm. Oh, okay. Shotgun, machine gun, pulse rifle. Let's do that. Pulse rifle, shotgun, machine gun. All right, let's finish some parts. So I got my first Warzone solos win yesterday. I was pretty happy.
Oh, did you?
Yep. First place. 3 kills, so I didn't completely hide the whole time. Definitely killed some people. But that's the name of the game. Gotta hide. Because if you're just an idiot running around, you have to be fucking really, really fucking good if you do that. And I am not really, really fucking good. But I'm good at hiding.
That is true.
I had so many people just walk right past me while I was inside of a bush, and then I murder them.
I think my game audio was too high. Sorry, I couldn't hear. I could hear what you were saying. So, what, you were hiding in a bush?
Yeah, I just keep hiding in bushes and stuff like that.
So you did
or
the
tall
strat
grass.
that we did, but you didn't have me there to soak up damage and then shoot while you were.
Yep. So I had to make sure that they had run past me, and then I shot
Oh,
them
nice.
instead of waiting till they were looking at me and then shot them.
That's a better plan. I don't know why I always do it the other way.
Yeah. So I.
This feels more sporting or something. I don't know.
I knocked out 3 guys at the end there with just that strategy. It was fun. It is quite boring for the
Don't
first
see me! Don't see me! Don't see me! Don't see me!
Yeah, it's quite boring for like the first half hour because you just have to hide and hope nobody sees you and just wait until the circle squeezes in. And in this one, the fucking circle at the end will move, so it won't just stay in that one spot and get smaller and smaller. It'll get small to a point, and then it will go, okay, now it's over here, and then you got to run over there as it's clearing the fog in front of you and hope that somebody's not shooting you from behind. So it's kind of a way to get you to move around a little bit more than instead of just letting the fog close in on you.
Oh. Well, we'll have to play it together.
Yeah, it's fun.
There's a ruffian.
Yep. And I've got, 15 levels to Prestige 2. I don't think it gives me anything, but I've been, besides like an emblem, I've been unlocking all the weapons and stuff because most of the
How do the weapons work?
so you use a weapon, you upgrade or you continue. It'll level up as you kill stuff, and then you can get different add-ons for those weapons. And certain weapons will unlock other types of weapons. So like if you're using a I don't know, I can't even remember the thing. It's going to be a wrong example, but if you're using some assault rifle, an M4 or whatever, and you use it enough, it'll unlock the TAC battle rifle or some shit, and then then you can start using that battle rifle. But they give you one weapon at least in each slot, so you can use whatever you'd like. Not necessarily going to be a good weapon in that slot, but I found a pretty decent assault rifle today that I was playing with, and it was killing. It had good range and a good stability, so I wasn't when I would shoot people far away, it would actually hit them instead of bouncing all around them.
Cool.
But I had like a 10 kill spree on that one. And then I have the sentry gun as my as one of my kill spree things, and it's fucking great to set that. If you can find the right spot for that, that thing fucking just murders. It's ridiculous, and it does it for a long time. Especially if if you've got the claymores to like block the path up to it from behind. When people try to shoot it, it'll kill them before they can do enough damage to it, unless they team up or use a rocket.
Well, that sounds like it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I got to get better at just not being that good.
Yeah. Just have fun.
Just accepting it.
Yep. Yeah, played a bunch of WoW. The fucking Invoker is ridiculous. It is like it. There is one breath weapon that you can use that fucking will do like 16 to 30,000 damage on a group of like on a group of things. So like each of those things will get like 16 to 30,000 damage.
How much health do they have?
These are like lower, like this is in like a dungeon, so they're probably sitting at 60, 70,000. So you can like take half.
Oh, so it's
off.
like half their health.
Yeah.
Okay.
On some of the lower mobs and stuff. It just, I mean, obviously you do it before your tank has aggro, you're gonna fuck it all up. But if you've got a decent tank, it won't really matter.
Well, we'll have to. I don't know. I'm in between on. Whoops, that's the wrong way. I'm in between on playing that.
Yeah.
Don't want to get sucked back into it.
Yeah. I think I told you I tried to go back to New World and just I got fucking annihilated. I don't remember how to do anything anymore. Like a wolf killed me, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
Well,
What the
knowing
fuck?
Amazon, I mean, they were doing all kinds of wonky shit, so they may have like nerfed a bunch of shit or taken all your abilities off the bar. Who knows? Fuzzy was outside wrecking this ball we got, and then he fucking broke one of his toenails off.
Oh man.
So I had to doctor him up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he really fucked it up too, so it was bleeding too bad for me to put any super glue on it. And I couldn't find there's no way we were gonna find that toenail out in the snow.
No.
So I am fucking ready to go back to work. So, I don't know.
We got one more day left this week, and then off until next Monday. And we've got about what is it, 20 or so days before we're off for another week and a half. For Christmas.
Oh, wow. Well, maybe we could do a midday Call of Duty stream or something.
Yeah.
Or even a New World stream would be all right.
Let's watch us die a lot.
It'll be fun.
I guess if we have 2 people, it'll be a little easier because
Yeah.
we can aggro and one of us can heal me. This motherfucker.
How do we... there we go.
All the best guardians come from the Cosmodrome. Ain't no better treasure than that.
Didn't get any red bar ones. That's funny.
All right, let's go to the tower, drop off some captain's coins, see what they give us next.
How do you tell if you got a captain's coin?
They gave us 50. I got 50 of them. If you go into your inventory, though.
I got 50 as well. I found them. You're just going to take us there, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I have 5 people watching, and god damn it. I was going to stop it and then redo it.
Yeah.
So it would quit doing... It's like stuttering every so often. I don't know. I just want... You know, I was like... If I can get those trees cut in my front yard and I can put the Starlink on the top of the house in the front yard, I'll get a full connection.
Yeah.
If only I could get the Starlink goofballs to cut my download in half and give that half to the upload, I would be set. Because if I could get like 50 megabits upload, even if it's fucking up, it's going to still be, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's a little weird, it'll still be better than... I think this is a computer thing, though. It's done this to me before, and I don't remember what I did to fix it. So, and I'm using my other computer I was streaming with for a different project right now, so... Oh, that wasn't a red bar. What the hell?
Hey, I got a red bar gun. It doesn't matter.
Already have it?
Doesn't have a pattern.
We're supposed to be fixing that, I think. So we come up here and then we just approach it and then we dump it in there.
Yeah, it's in the top bar there, top part there.
Oh, wow. We got an Eliksni quarter. Oh, wow. We're a long ways away from... Holy shit.
All right. All guardians have been asked to donate treasure at the tower to improve Eliksni Quarter. Help the community reach the next goal. Visit improvement. What is the goal? Doesn't say.
It's a shitload. We're only at 48 million,
48 million.
coins.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, the total is 400 million. Wait, this has only been out a few hours.
Yeah.
You know, they may have actually put the right amount in. This is like for a couple of weeks or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's probably for the next 2 till the end of this thing.
Well, I hope they give everybody something really good.
Yeah, so do I.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like that's the problem with this. I think is you don't get enough weapon. Like, you should be able to just get enough shit to, like, you can throw it away and it won't be that big of a deal. I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems like it's more fun.
I don't know. I could go without having so many blues sitting in my fucking...
I would like it if they just completely get rid of them. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 3 and having all the items showing up that you can do, like having set armor and stuff might be fun. You know, if they did, like, did stuff that you can't do otherwise without it being going to a raid. You know, stuff you can do by yourself or with 3 people. I don't know. And then the time gated shit, I think, fucks them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It seems to me like if a person, does this make sense, right? So I'm going to play this game. How many people are going to play it, then get something and be like, well, I can't get another good one for a whole week. Aren't they just going to go play a different game until then?
They will, depending on the person, they'll probably go play another game, or they'll just go on their alts and do the same thing, and then do the same thing for all 3 of their alts, unless they have more. You know, like
Yeah.
You can only have 3 alts anyways on this, right? Or 3 characters.
So
yes.
you have 2 other characters besides your main one. So I don't know. I feel like they could do something different. All right, what's the plan now?
Let's see. Well, we don't get coins from anything in the bounty stuff. We do dares, public events, lost sectors, and destination
Let's
chests.
go by the helm real quick. I want to put some of those points in there. Plundered umbral energy. I think I have some of those weekly deals left. I don't know if I do or not. Anyways. I don't know. I was looking at that because Diablo and this are obviously different play styles, but the same kind of a game.
Yeah, it's a loot.
Yeah.
Game.
So like in that, you know, like that has challenge rifts. So you have the better your gear is and whatever, the better you can push on these rifts and the higher of them you can get. So they need that with this, and they already have strikes. You just have a whole bunch of different variations of the strikes and not limit it to 3 and then, you know, 3 different kinds and then one of them isn't very good. Well, I better grab these fucking bounties before I forget. I'll probably not do them, but okay. Oh, I don't have any of these. Let's see. Where's the first mate thing? Yeah, I have 0 first mates. Okay. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Well, I wonder what I need to do. Season. Oh, I guess it's a seasonal challenge. Let's see.
So it's just the first one in each thing.
So I just need to defeat powerful Vex. That's for one of them. And then treasure gathered and stuff, and then summon first mates. So that makes that easy. Okay.
Well, we can go do strikes and try to get some, hopefully some Vex ones get in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do our 3 strikes. All right, I'm all set.
All right. It is Solar Singe today.
Cool.
Let's see. Those ones and those ones and those ones.
We still got to do. Actually, you know what we could do too is we could do at least one where we do a dungeon with my brother for Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's never done a dungeon all the way through. We managed to beat the first guy, just the 2 of us on that. I want to say the greedy dungeon, but I don't remember the name of it. It's like the grip of avarice or something. I don't
That's the
know.
one. That is the one.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll warranty my 3080
Hopefully.
or RM8 or whatever. That's gonna be lame if I bought a video card for 6 months. because I was playing Diablo 3, which is like not an intensive game, and the screens all just went black, and then there's a red light by my power connectors, and I looked it up, and I tried reseating it. I tried putting a different PCI slot, doing a different power cord. I think something just popped in there.
Oh, that's shitty.
Yeah.
Shit. I hit the wrong button.
What the hell did you do? What are you doing over there?
Whoop.
I don't know. I was just thinking about that because, like, you know, just with the way that this stuff works, it might be more fun to have more things to chase
Yeah.
without having everything be locked behind a raid and all that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Though.
I don't need that much more, but yeah, can I have some more? I don't remember how to play this, Steve.
Shoot stuff in the head till it's dead. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Need a scout rifle now.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask.
Still need a shotgun.
Pulse rifle, machine gun, grenade launcher, and shotgun. That's a pain in the ass.
Go this side or
All right, we got a guy. This guy's gonna do the whole thing for us.
Nice.
Disgraced?
Do I have a shotgun I can put on? Yep.
Now the world questions her strength. She'll be desperate to prove herself. That desperation
Oh, he might be gonna leave.
but also reckless.
That sucks.
She gains her footing.
Whatever will we do? I don't know if we can do this on our own.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lots of movement ahead. Be ready for anything.
I lost him. There's a couple of invisible guys, and I don't know where the hell they went. Thank you,
Oh,
honey.
I don't have a killing grenade.
You're like, what the hell, enemies? Why are you guys so much tougher now?
Yeah. That would be real shitty if my grenade healed them also.
Kind of wish it did that. It'd be a fun way to troll your buddies.
Yeah. Just keep throwing another boss.
Yeah.
Oh, we almost had it. Oh, I fucking healed again.
Ah, damn you guys. He healed himself up. Oh, the one up above me died. Oh, I flew all the way up there for nothing. Jesus, my reflexes are. They went to shit.
And they already weren't great before.
No. You fucking been whiffing shots like a motherfucker.
That's all right. Now I'm trying to remember the movements and shit after playing so much Call of Duty.
What did they? Oh, for God's sakes! Why do they do that?
Well, Call of Duty's faster than like the Destiny stuff, so it's like besides
move
people
faster?
jumping around, your cursor does, yeah. Because like the time to death is a hell of a lot faster than this. So this one shooting enemies. They move around while you're shooting them, where usually in Call of Duty you can one-shot somebody if you do it right. Can't do that with all the enemies in this. This is just a power weapon. I don't know, and I feel like the movement is different. Like I'm used to the weapons I'm using on Call of Duty, and this one I'm like, oh, this isn't my assault rifle. This isn't my battle rifle.
There's no NPCs in that, right?
There's the DMZ mode where you can fight NPCs, but there's also another team of humans loaded into the map too. So you do you do things, you got stuff you got to do in it, like objectives and stuff, and then you exfil. So it's similar to like the Dark Zone shit in that game that I like a lot.
Tarkov. Nope.
Well, it is like
called?
Tarkov, but
I
it's,
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The other thing.
The Division.
The Division, yes.
Well, they just had to name it with a D name, so every time I'm like, that's not the right name. They wouldn't possibly have two of these. They're kind of similar with D names. All right, we want it to be like Diablo, but we can't use Diablo. Shit, what do we do? Stop that. Get out of here. Yeah, anyways, I don't know. I think they could do more, like have more stages and tiers of things to do.
Yeah.
So like for instance, they had that there's that gun that none of us ever got. I want to say it starts with a D, and it's a trace rifle, and it basically you shoot the guy with it, and it makes everywhere a precision hit, right? So the nerds on the internet were crying about it being too easy to use with that, so they nerfed the damage bonus on it. You know, because it's like, well, if we make it harder for everybody, but it's like that's the thing. If you have different difficulties, more than just hard and regular, then you can end up where it's like, you could do like, 100 different difficulties or something. So like if some mediocre players could beat the thing with 3 people on 1 and have a chance at the rewards, and then really good people, you know what I'm saying? That way you could have different shit you could do.
Yeah.
I don't think that would require that much stuff, but I don't know. I'm not a video game coder, so.
Yeah, I just don't think it'll happen.
I don't think anybody's thinking of that.
They're gonna make the next expansion. They'll do whatever they're gonna do in that, and then we'll be playing the same game for a year. And
Yep. Yeah.
Which I enjoy it. I'm just burned out. I need something different, so I'm playing different stuff. But I would get burned out on nearly everything. The amount of time I played this in this last year is just ridiculous. So
I know you got a real
It's-
problem. I've been meaning to say something.
yeah, it's very surprising that it took me this long to get burned out on it. For me, it's usually a month or so, and I'm done. At least for a while.
Yeah. Well, then the Division 2, they've been doing all kinds of weird stuff with that,
Oh, I'd love to jump back into that.
you know, because they were going to update it again. And then I seen something and it's like, we're not doing anything. I'm like, well, what are you doing? What?
I mean, we still have expansions on that thing to actually do. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to get back into that one. That one's fun. That new Justin Roiland game comes out next month.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. High on Life, I think. Looks funny. We'll see. It's been a lot of like people who've got to play the demo said it wasn't great, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I mean that was a few months ago, so they may have had time to, or like 6 months ago, so they may have had time to tighten up what they were doing. And plus, demos are usually like a cut from earlier, anyways. So, they're trying
Well,
to show
that's
it as
true.
A show, but who knows? I mean, it could just be a funny game that doesn't shoot very well because it's like living guns and shit. So,
Yeah, I had my hopes up with the VR stuff that we'd end up with like, you know, the hell's the Oasis type situation. But the problem with that is, unless fucking Nintendo, or which would be terrible, but actually either one of them, Nintendo or Apple, ended up with it, it's just gonna be terrible.
yeah, I mean, the biggest, like one of the biggest things, if you read the book, is the company makes the fucking headsets free or extremely cheap, depending on what, you know, whatever. And Meta keeps raising the fucking price on these things. And that's like, at this point, they've already priced me out of being able to buy the next gen if it keeps with the price, because they raised it like $100, and it was already on the edge for what it was. So, and it just doesn't have any of the extra stuff. It doesn't have any, you know, it's shitty Second Life, and Second Life was shitty already. I'm sure people fucking loved it. I disliked Second Life completely. I thought it was dumb. You're not gonna get, you know, fucking business people to use a fucking headset to meet with other people. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, one of the things they could do that I thought would be smart is they could make interactive teaching stuff for kids, where they teach kids like history is a good example of a subject that really needs interactivity, because when you're listening to it in a book, it's fucking stupid. It doesn't mean shit, right? So with history, you know, you could have like the battle of whatever, and you could be there, and they could, you know, on obviously like 10-year-olds maybe take it easy on some of the blood and guts, but you could see what was happening and be like, man, war fucking sucks balls.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, if you could do the D-Day experience from Saving Private Ryan in a headset, how many fucking kids are gonna actually pay attention?
Yeah. I think one of the biggest issues though is you have to get you have to figure out how to eliminate the motion sick in everybody, or the majority, because there's still too many people, depending on what it is, that just can't play certain things because of motion sickness. Like I can't.
Can you watch video?
No. I mean, I can if it's okay. I can sit and watch video if it's on a screen in the thing, but if I'm sitting in the thing and it moves me around, no. Just can't fucking do it.
What if the thing's playing and you can move yourself around?
If the it might be all right. It just kind of depends on the movement and stuff from other people, and then the latency and shit of movement. But there's never enough room. You'd have to be in a fucking gymnasium to have enough room to move in a lot of games without teleportation and shit.
Oh yeah,
Teleportation
I've
is
never
the-
put it on. I just don't
Yeah.
want my thing to get. What do you call? I don't want to have my illusion of what it is dissolved because it's probably better than what it actually is.
I mean, there are a lot of really cool games with it, and it's just the ones that I can play. I have to be sitting, and if I'm moving, it has to be teleportation. If there's any instant where my character moves in the game and I don't have control over it, or if I have to use the joystick to move myself, I can't do it. Like, it makes me sick almost instantaneous. I took a fucking what are they called, Dramamine, and tried to play one, and besides the fact that the Dramamine fucking destroyed me, like I was out afterwards.
You were asleep?
It knocked me the fuck out after a little bit. So but I got sick. It took me a longer to get sick, but it was at least 30 minutes and I got sick, so I couldn't do more than that on anything that was like move around with a joystick. So the only games I could play are like teleportation or like a puzzle game where you sit still and you don't do anything. The camera doesn't move. So they need to.
What the hell happened? Our fucking run-ahead guy didn't make it.
Yeah, he jumped off the edge.
Might be running a little too fast for his own good.
Yeah. So if there's a way to eliminate the fucking motion stick stuff,
How many people does that bother?
I think enough to cut into the shit, and the rest of them can't.
Well, I
afford it.
mean, do you
I
have
don't-
any
I don't
idea
know.
what kind of percentages we're talking here?
No clue.
10? You
No
know,
clue.
how many? Well, I don't know. That's just why I was asking.
Yeah, I don't even have a possibility of a guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever read anybody other than. I don't know anybody other than you that has motion sickness stuff. But
Yeah, I mean,
I
I've
watched
watched some
might
Rooster Teeth,
hear about
Teeth
it.
guys, and they some of them get motion sick, so they don't play any of the VR that requires joystick movement, so they have other people do it. But I don't watch a whole lot of the videos I'm watching that people playing VR are people that don't get that problem. So, and honestly, VR is not that interesting to watch if you're not in there experiencing it.
yeah,
There are some funny things, like you watch Jason cry on the ground when we play Phasmo, or like when he plays Walking Dead, but it's the gameplay still isn't, for the most part, still isn't interesting enough to be something like this or anything like that. There's like Half-Life Alyx, which is really good and would be a fun one to watch, but that's not it's what's that, exception, not the rule. Is that what that
yeah,
thing is?
yeah. Why is this fucking thing doing that? I hope it's just OBS. I might even just try reinstalling Windows on this computer. You know what I'll do is I'll try streaming from a different computer.
I'm
See
not
if that
seeing
fixes
any
it.
stuttering on my end over here.
Oh, on yours?
Well, I'm watching your stream. I'm not seeing any.
Oh, yeah. It might just be that my graphics card is struggling because I have 3 monitors hooked up.
Possibility.
It's a fucking 1080 Ti though. It should be all right. Ah, fuck! I whiffed that one. The big one already teleported out?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure what the hell... to say about it. I don't know, because the Oasis was a little bit different. I mean, it was using, like, not screens. It was using laser beams.
Yeah.
It's possible that we'll end up with something more like the Matrix than the, because that's kind of what it is anyways.
I died.
I seen that. Although I wouldn't mind playing, having something like the Matrix happen as long as it wasn't. It'll probably, what it'll probably end up being is the fucking, what the hell's, the Musk brain? I can't remember what the fuck he calls it.
Neuralink?
Yeah, Neuralink.
I mean, if we hooked it up that way, that would be the Matrix right there. 'Cause,
Yeah, and I mean, how are you going to get motion sick when you're running with your body in the game? Now, I don't know. I've got this weird feeling that what'll happen when you hook everybody up like that is we're going to get this weird, like, hive mind thing going on by accident. Because, like, what the fuck was it? This guy, Neil Blomkamp, was talking to Joe Rogan, which is already whatever, but I guess he knew about some Siamese twins. What are they? I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know what the other word is.
Conjoined twins?
Conjoined twins. Anyways, they're one of them, they were both had two brains, I guess, and one of them kind of overtook the other one at some point and just kind of shoved it out. So I don't know. I don't really want, like, imagine just super strong personalities running everything. But our brains too. I don't know if that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ugh. That was good news about our buddy. There's a certain someone in his life that's going to be seeing the bottom end of a shoe a lot. That might be a good thing. Then again, it might not. Ow.
So it looks like about 1 in 3 people are highly susceptible to motion sickness, but it also says that just depends on the intensity of the motion too. So, I'm sure that if we put somebody who says they are not motion sick in one of those crazy fucking spinny things that we see on the NASA training shit, they're going to get motion sick. So it's like,
oh yeah.
It just depends on where they're, I think, what level of motion sick people get.
Yeah, because I used to get motion sick in the car, but then I learned how to calm my stomach feeling and calm myself down, and then it didn't bother me after that.
I don't like it. Can't handle it. Sucks. Shit.
Didn't Siva kill the Iron Lord?
Saladin still talks about you. You got this.
Yeah, I know Saladin still talks about me. I just talked to him last week.
Yeah. What, do they have another Iron Banner thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I probably would have played that. No, I wouldn't have.
One more set of coordinates.
I've had enough Destiny for a little bit. I don't know. I was just thinking about what my frustrations were with it, and I think, because it's possible other people have some of the same frustrations.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I just don't think anything's going to change.
I don't think they're going to either. I mean, that's been It seems like the stuff they want to change is not the stuff anybody wants them to change.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who's making those decisions. I mean, the game is still fun. It's just, you know, if you're looking at like the motivation of how to get more people to play it, it's have more rewards. And then like I don't know. There's like this balance between handing rewards out like crazy where they don't mean anything. And then they have the meaningful reward thing where you get like the good roll gun. But at some point you basically have to just like Second Life the game to get any of them to begin with.
Honestly, the perks for guns need to actually make a difference. Like most everything, I can use whatever gun and be totally fine with it. You guys talk about like god roll shit, and I'm like, no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I just
there's some of them
gun
like incandescent is actually a
well,
good
that's
perk.
where it is. Like something like that, which actually has like a
revolt shot,
a thing that it's doing where.
Oh yeah.
You know, something like surrounded, it's all right, but it doesn't make a gun for me. If I have a different
and you can
gun,
never
it's
tell
fine.
what the fuck it is. Like, is this surrounded doing that? Am I just doing this?
But if I have something that makes somebody explode or a bunch of things explode when I shoot it, then there you go. So they just need to come up with better perks for guns.
Yeah.
That can randomize on everything instead of just, you know, certain things.
4 weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started that out with the War Mine Cell thing because that was a perk, you know, that was an intrinsic perk, which I thought was kind of stupid. I thought they needed to add it to some of the older weapons.
Yeah.
Because a couple of the guns were good, then the rest of them were just like, how the fuck am I supposed to use this?
And then I mean a lot of the shit in the weapon building, things like adaptive munitions and things like that, they're only useful because we have to still deal with the shitty champion stuff and things like that.
Yep.
So we've got to use a certain weapon against champions to break their shit, as well as make sure we have the right shield thing. The right shield thing I think is fine because I like having that extra boost of killing stuff. I don't want to deal with champions all the time anymore.
I don't mind the champions.
I don't know. I think they're fucking annoying when they force you to use certain weapons and stuff like that. I don't like the way that shit works.
Oh.
Especially if you don't have a thing that, you know, falls. If you don't have a weapon that falls in that slot, that's good. Like if you just have a bad season where it's like the anti-barrier weapon is this, and it's like I fucking hate that weapon, or you know that, or you know whatever. I don't know. Like I'm not a fan.
Well,
of
they
bows.
have some.
When they do like anti-barrier bows, I'm like fuck that.
Well, like for anti-barrier, you just use the arbalist.
Yeah, but I don't like the arbalist.
You don't like? Why not?
I don't like it.
Is it too hard to aim?
I mean anything that I've because that's the sniper rifle, right?
It's a linear fusion rifle, so it's kind of that.
Yeah, I don't like.
It's a sniper rifle with more steps. I mean, the nice thing about the arbalist though is like you don't need to worry about some of the bubbles sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's a bunch of guys with whatever bubble. The arbalist will pop all the bubbles.
Yeah, if it wasn't the arbalist, it'd be fine then. I just don't like that weapon.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's need to practice a little bit or something.
Yeah, but I have to like the weapon to want to use it. It's this thing we talk about all the time. If you're not having fun doing the thing, why do the thing, right? I'm not having fun playing.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
So.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's you just I got kind of used to how to use it, and it works really good on the what are those fucking things called? The champion deals, the solo lost sectors. Jesus, how the fuck did I whiff that?
I mean, it's like the cheater bow. You guys do great with it. I've tried it. I don't like it. I don't like the way. I don't like using it. I don't like using bows. When they first came out, I was fine with it, but I don't know. I just kind of lost. I lost that. It didn't feel. They don't feel good to me. They don't have a good shoot feel to me.
Well, yeah, those are. You got to get used to them.
Yeah.
Like there's two there's the cheater bow and then the Tiku's divination, which is like the solar cheater bow.
Yeah.
And I like that one. Probably better than the other one. Wait, where's that fucking thing? Oh, weird. You can go over this
God
one too.
damn it. Oh, nice. I didn't fall.
You know, what'd be kind of nice is if you could have some exotic perks that you could just put like swap guns out.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat. It's not really how the game is set up, so I don't think that'll. Yeah, we're pretty much just gonna do the same shit.
Yep.
I don't know. If it was me, I'd be like, well, what's our problem? Our problem is keeping players engaged. You know, because I think they're losing hardcore players because there's other things to do.
Yeah.
And I think a big part of it is the time-based progression. I mean, like a time trial strikes would be fun. Because like one of their things is all the really hard shit is all PvP stuff.
Yeah.
For a lot of it, for a lot of people. Unless you're the one of the 6% or the 16% that were like the top of the top. That haven't ever had that kind of a difficulty. Where the fuck is the boss at? I know he's here.
Well, we chased him off. I don't know where he ended up now. There he is.
Yeah, he's hard to hit his head from this. Quit moving around, you bastard.
System congestion was cleared.
I think this next expansion is supposed to put in the
You should be. We
looking for group shit, right?
Yeah.
So that might help with like some of the like raid shit where I'm not gonna go to a fucking forum and go find people to play with and group up with them and all this shit. But if you make it in game, I might do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's a pain in the ass, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's not. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to think about some of that. Doesn't matter. Who the fuck is? I don't know anybody from the 619 area code. Don't. That's annoying. How are we living in a day and age where somebody signed the okay to do robocalls to your fucking cell phone?
I don't know.
Probably that fucking asshole Ajit Pai. Somehow, some way he did this to us, Steve.
Motherfucker. I hope he gets every robocall forever. I would like a way to forward all of my robocalls to GPI.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to put them out in the middle of the woods with no electronics whatsoever. Be like, there you go, prick. Have fun with that. Didn't get shit that time. I don't think you do. I think you turn it in, and then once you hit some threshold, you get stuff.
300 for the next thing. I've only donated 158. It went up 50. Went up another 13 million. Nope. Let's see. 14 million.
Holy shit! Really?
15 million.
A lot of people playing this. Was that 3 of them?
That was 3 of them.
Ugh. All right, let me see here. We go to quests, and then I look at. Oh wow! It was 48 before.
Oh, was it 48? Oh,
Yeah, mine
so it
says
was,
53. It's only
so
went up to like 4.
Okay, I thought it was 38.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wish it was. Or I wish it would have went up as much as we thought.
Yeah.
Now I lost track of what I was doing. Son of a... Oh, that's right. Okay. How many of these fucking Vex do you have to... Let's
Well,
just kill guys. Let's
we
just
didn't
do
have
the...
any Vex things. So
Oh.
every one of those things we had was not a Vex. So you want to just go to Europa or Nasus or whatever?
Expedition gather. I can get one from in expedition, gather treasure, and defeat ruffians.
Okay, let's go there.
So
and do some,
we can do that, and we can also just do the other ones. I'm sure you probably need points at some point.
All right, put my thing in there. Make sure you put your map in there.
I got it.
Sidearm. Hey, look, we even got the Europa, so you'll get some Vex here.
Cool.
Privateers we vanquished in a cache nearby.
Only one of these guys count as powerful.
No, I think they got to be yellow, don't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
There are many things such wealth can do for the Eliksni people.
My fucking grenade just disappeared into the ether. That was nice. It's a powerful guy, isn't it?
I believe so. You have to look at your thing to see if it counts, but he's yellow.
Yeah.
Spidey sense tingles.
You know what I was actually like hoping for was the Ghost Recon Wildlands 2.
Yeah. Instead, they gave you
Yeah.
whatever
Never
that one
played
was
it.
called.
I looked at it, you guys played it, and I was like, not buying that motherfucker. It's garbage.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
you couldn't even get into when you did the single player. Like in the single player on the first one, you would actually have the AI out there helping you, so you could do like
Yeah.
marking targets for the AI to help you kill. In the second one, nah, you don't get that shit.
That's super smart. Those are some high IQ moves.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ubisoft kind of lost its way. Like, one of the things I really thought they ought to do is add a PvE to that fighting game, the medieval one,
Yeah.
and then add some PvE, like maybe not necessarily gear, but like some stuff to do with the character to fight, and then have different levels of, and so you can learn how before you're just in there getting the shit kicked out of you by all the power nerds.
Well, they did
'Cause,
have
like-
the Viking little storyline thing.
Yeah, I don't
where
remember
you
that.
Played, you could play like against some AI.
I just remember that some of the guys were fucking tough as hell, and you were just like, Jesus, buddy, how the fuck are you doing this? You know?
Yeah.
Ooh, they got us.
Yeah.
That was fun. I lost my hammer. I couldn't regenerate my health.
That's why Thor got fat, because he lost his hammer, couldn't regenerate.
Dude, there's a Crusader build where you can ride around and just Thor stuff. All you do is get on a horse, and then lightning strikes all the bad guys.
Yeah, that's how you do
You
it.
don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to aim it. It's so nice for getting stuff like, oh, I want to get, fill up my powerful gems or whatever. When you do those rifts and you get the gems, you can. Anyways, yeah. So you just I can like ride through like a level 91 without ever doing anything but click the steed button. And occasionally the Akarat's champion when I'm getting swamped by a whole bunch of yellows. Why do these guys got to be in here?
Here to help.
Yeah, by standing in between. I wish you could kill them, to be honest. Like, hey, stand in the fucking way, buddy.
Every time you kill him, you piss off Spider.
Yeah.
That would just give people incentive to fucking kill him, though.
I fucking hate the spider. Lots of people like him. I was surprised because I fucking hate that guy. I think he's a piece of shit.
I think it was like, I think one of the appeals of him is the fact that he's more like a human, like the fucking Drifter is, than a lot of the other Eliksni. You know, Mithrax is, you know, has his whole thing, but he's not very. I guess he's uptight like fucking Zavala is and shit like that. But you know, fucking the Spider is like, if the Drifter was a fucking Eliksni, he would be the Spider.
Well, the other part about that is the Drifter's trying his best to not be a piece of shit all the time.
Yeah.
The Spider is 100% balls deep in being a piece of shit. That's just the way it is.
The Spider hasn't been alive long enough to learn the lessons the Drifter's learned.
Spider's like 400 years old, dude.
The Drifter is older than that, I believe.
Yeah, I know, but if you're not going to learn it in 400 years, like, you're not learning that shit at all.
Well, I mean, as we've seen, I don't think the Eliksni learn very fast.
Whoa! Holy shit!
I mean, look at it. We've been fighting
You're
them for
saying
this
that
long.
shit?
We've been fighting them for this long, and we're still fucking
I disavow
fighting
all of that. That's all bad.
Oh, man.
Nope. I'm not participating in that. You're canceled.
And then we pull your brother in and start talking about crab
Canceled.
feeds.
Yeah, but that's funny. You're just doing that for its own sake. You know? Next thing you know, you're going to be like, yeah, the fucking Eliksni control the media. And I'll be like, whoa!
Jesus Christ.
That's funny. The crab feed shit was pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
Holy shit! All I could say about the Eliksni is you are not going to ever get this many people to charge at a guy that can't be killed.
Nope.
And the Eliksni and the Cabal and the Hive all do it. And they, you know, they only got one life and they fucking give her a shot. And it's like, if you actually put us in the real world, I would be like, we need to figure something else out here. Because this is not cool.
We need to be
like,
orbitally bombing these motherfuckers and never
why
set
are we
foot on
killing
ground.
these fucking guys? Like, can't we just figure out how to be buddies? You know, like,
Yeah, and that's what Mithrax does. You know, figures out how to be
are
buddies.
the Eliksni really that bad? I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think they are. As we've talked
The Cabal are kind of my dudes because they would probably let me run some giant tree cutting machine, and that would be rad.
Well, that's the thing is we've talked to some of these people. We've learned that these aren't just fucking all bad guys. Like, you
This
know,
guy.
the Eliksni are you know, they have their things, and a lot of it has been like these fucking people in power fucking just exploiting these other ones. That's why the captains
You mean
are
like
so
real
big.
life?
Exactly.
Because I guarantee you there was a shitload of really rad every single combatant we've ever faced in any war. There was a bunch of rad ones.
Yeah.
These spoils will help many of our people back on Earth.
Because if you
But
look at
I
like
guess-
the way like so the Eliksni, the reason the captains are so big is because they eat all the fucking ether before
Yeah.
the rest of them can get it.
Dude, how
Uh,
tough? Like, we have space powers, and these fucking guys are hard to kill with space powers.
Yeah.
They're like the fucking Traveler. Like, I hate to break it to everybody, but super powered up Eliksni versus the Hive. The fucking Hive is done.
I mean, yeah, and if
They're over.
This is why if they fucking let me be an Eliksni, I'm trading a hunter in, and I'm being whatever the Eliksni can be.
You're just like, I'll delete him right now.
Yeah, I will. If I can be an Eliksni fucking techno guy, whatever the fuck they call him. What are those things called? What is it, Mithrax again? He's a
Shit, I don't remember. A technocrat.
No, that was something else. That was a different character.
You're not gonna go
anyways,
with the globalist elite technocrats.
No.
Part of the globalist elite. I just deleted this off YouTube by saying that all three of them in a row.
Anyways, whatever the fuck Mithrax is, if I can be one of those, I'm fucking dropping the hunter and gonna go be one of those, and then find out it sucks. But still, I get to be a fucking Eliksni. Come on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even mind being a fucking like getting to choose one of the things for a Cabal.
I want to
don't
be
thi-
a
I
Hive
don't-
Knight.
That would be cool. I don't think
If
I
they
would
could
drop.
give me that shield and that fucking sword they get, and then
Yeah.
the gun with the bombs,
Oh yeah.
I'm lighting it up.
Yeah.
Those
I don't-
guys, everybody's done.
I don't think I would drop my hunter for a hive or a cabal, but I would drop it for a fucking Eliksni if I could.
I would delete my hunter for that
I know you would.
right now.
But yeah,
Hell,
being,
I'd delete yours.
getting to choose to be like a different, like a centurion or a fucking scion, or what would the other one be? Scion would be a warlock or a hunter. They have both those powers.
I have no idea what I just picked. Whoa.
They do like a hunter and warlock power. So I don't know. Centurions are still, I guess the Centurions would be a hunter because they shoot more guns than anything else. And a Colossus. Now being a Colossus Titan would be fucking great. You imagine running around being a Colossus out there blasting the fuck
Dude,
out of
that's
stuff
like
with that cool
GTA
minigun?
Juggernaut status.
Yeah. But
Just
you also
behind
have
a
fucking
shield,
Titan
lighting it
towers.
up. Oh my god. You know what I kind of wish that game had turned out was Anthem.
Oh, I do too.
I really like the idea of having like exchange different suits. Like that's why I like Warframe so much, because you can just change up your play style at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
With the same character, you don't have to like re-level a bunch of crap and do all this extra shit. Do all the tedious stuff. You can just do the fun shit.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's the
man.
thing about this is the shooting is fun.
Yes.
So, you know, I think they need, like at this point, we need more enemies.
Oh, definitely.
Because
Alright.
it's a lot of it's too easy.
So a Colossus Titan, one of the supers you get, you tear your armor off and you become one of those loincloth boys from inside of Callus's ship with giant swords, and you get to fucking just run around with
Oh, that'd be
invincibility
rad,
for a while,
dude.
cutting people up. I was gonna say just to be a gladiator, but I was like, nah, it's gonna be funnier if you fucking become a loincloth guy, like those fuckers with
Yeah.
invincibility. And I mean, as a scion, if you could fucking, when you super, you drop all that crazy lightning that one does in the battlegrounds.
Oh,
Not just like in a
Jesus.
little area, you drop it like across the fucking map.
I would
Blast
delete
the
Jason's
fucking-
Warlock just to get him to play that.
Yeah.
Jason comes home. What are you doing here? You'll see. You'll see.
I don't know what I would go with. I don't know what the Centurion or whatever, the Phalanx, whatever the fuck it would be for the Hunter. I don't know what cool power that one would get.
Well, that sucks.
Because they don't do anything cool.
No.
Centurions don't really have like a cool like backup thing. They can put, they can level up and become a Legionnaire and get a cool shield, I guess.
You could throw out Scorpiuses.
That would be badass. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, a whole bunch of
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 3 Scorpiuses or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being able
That
to
way
throw
you
some
can
turrets
get at
down.
least one fuck up. Yeah.
Because I like playing those engineer classes where I get to drop some like toys. Throw a pet down or a
Yeah.
fucking a turret. Yeah, I could go with that.
A lot of people like those classes.
Though I don't want that to be my super. That's just got to be my like side weapon. Maybe toss one down. I don't know what the super would be.
Maybe call in a ship.
Oh yeah, you get to call in the fucking what are they,
One
Reapers?
of those things.
They're
What are
not
they
Reapers.
called? They're not skiffs. They're like those big. Are you talking about a Centurion, the Cabal guy, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what those things
Yeah.
are called. What their red ships are called. The
Yeah, like the ones that always nuke us in that
Yep.
battlegrounds at the beginning. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, wouldn't
Yeah.
that be nice? You're like,
that'd be cool.
yep, calling in the heavies. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, that's right, we fucking lit them up.
Just call it Skyburner's Revenge or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Just fucking blast the fuck out of stuff.
Watch them just be like, holy shit. I gotta say, I think one of the Eliksni captains might be more of a hunter than a.
Then the dread or
maybe
the Vandals. I think the Vandals are the
Yeah, for
honestly,
sure.
the captains are definitely the fucking Titans, man. They take so much fucking hits,
Yeah.
so many hits and shit like that. Those are definitely the fucking. I don't know what the. I don't know what the warlock would be for an Eliksni.
Huh. I don't know either.
I mean, a fucking.
Let's see, what do they got? They've got dregs. That's nothing.
Dregs, skanks,
Then they-
and what are the orbs called?
Vandals, captains. There's one more thing. Oh, well, then there's also the servitors. I wonder if they could do
Servitors.
something cool with servitors.
Again? Yeah.
They shoot laser beams and they pull powers from people. You
Yeah.
could have them have some kind of cool vampire power where you get close in on somebody and then drain their life and stun them.
You could do like a drain power and then also a shield power, so they could drop. a shield
Yeah,
on
where you
people.
shield your buddies.
Yeah,
Now that would be the one that I'd be like, Steve, you have to play that.
yeah, I'd have to change my thing.
Just shield me, it's fine.
Yeah.
Put it over the top of my existing shield, and then I'll
Got
stand there
double
with my
shield.
Colossus and just be
Yeah.
like,
I mean, shit, they could just introduce these guys without light powers. Like, we don't even have to make them
Yeah.
a Titan or whatever. Just have them in there.
Yep.
No light powers. I guess you have to figure out the resurrection thing story wise. You're a new one every time. Oh, we killed 15 fucking captains.
fuck, man, I have to go through a buttload of those guys.
Yeah. Oh, what? I
And-
guess what's Tanix gets rezzed all the time. Whatever the fuck they do with Tanix, that's what happens with the
Yeah,
Elixir.
there you go.
I mean, eventually he becomes an Exo, but
Dude, we could just be exos.
yeah, Exo versions of the things.
Yeah. You just get rebuilt and then the shit
That's how
puts
you.
down.
That's how you introduce Kick-Ass Exo Rasputin.
Yeah.
You have Kick-Ass Exo Rasputin come in, turn these 3 races into Exos, so then we can explain away their reviving, without giving them light powers. And Rasputin's like, I need my own army to help me fight against the darkness.
God damn, wouldn't it be badass to be a cabal, a hive? Because like Jason would be a hive wizard probably,
Oh yeah,
right?
if he could fly around.
And I
everywhere,
would
he
probably like if I could choose, it would either be a captain with the swords and the shield,
Yeah,
or a centurion. Probably
I for sure want.
Centurion,
I want to
because
be a
that
fucking techno guy who has as the Eliksni, whatever the fuck Mithrax is. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Because I feel
Techno,
like
he's a splicer. It's not
Splicer,
techno
there
anything,
it
he's
is.
a splicer.
yeah. God damn it, how did that happen?
That'd
Yeah,
be
I wanna-
fucking cool.
Oh man, what if I could splice a Vex, and then I've got a Vex buddy walking around with me?
See, why are these guys not like this? Is easy fuck, man. There's a bunch of this stuff that they've had 10 years to figure any of this out,
Yeah.
and instead they haven't even added a new class.
So we have.
And the great part about this is you could still have the new classes. I mean, they have hive fucking ghosts.
So we have Destiny 2, the Warmind is the expansion. This is after
Yeah.
the Light series, after the whole Light series shit, and then Rasputin is now an Exo, and he needs soldiers to help him fight the crazy darkness shit that happened after whatever Lightfall and all that.
I
stuff.
think they should take away our light in the next one.
Yeah, in the next expansion, yeah,
Yeah, and then that way they could open it up so everybody can do whatever.
yeah. Oh, then you can.
And
be
then
a
they could
fucking
figure out some
awoken,
powers.
You can be an awoken whatever Centurion or whatever, and
Yeah.
going around, and it's just a different class. We just have to, I guess, Glimmer has been upgraded, and now it can really fucking beef you up and keep you alive.
Oh, that'd be
You're
cool.
down
Like
but not
you
out
use-
all the time.
Yeah, you use your glimmer up as you go.
Yeah. Jason would not play it because he doesn't want to use any of his resources.
Well, why would he when he could just not do that?
Oh fuck!
I mean, come on now. What are you thinking about?
I can put
It's more dazzling than you can
Yeah, if you do it real quick before that other fucking guy does it, because he's looking at it. I've done it to somebody before. Some guy was just sitting there looking at it, and I was like, I waited till I had 1 second left, and then I got it. All right, so I'm going to need more map fragments after the next one. If you need more now, that's fine too.
I think I'm good. I think I have enough for one. Yeah, I got enough for one more. Let's see.
Oh, that'd be cool, though. Colossus just trod. That'd be cool. I could have something where if once I get running, it's hard to stop me, like the Juggernaut. Boom, 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 and then I can bull through people.
Oh, what if we
And
got
turn
like
on my shield?
multi-person mounts? So like, if you're like the Colossus, you can call in one of those ships, and we all just kind of grab like a little hook underneath it and fly through.
Wait,
or-
how is this not a Star Wars game?
I don't know. The thing we just came
Like-
up with? Is that what you're talking about?
You could literally just do all the stuff we just did, but with like, for instance, you could have. I think they should do Star Wars Bounty Hunter, and then have a bunch of different kind of dudes. Like you, so you could be a droideka droid with the droideka stuff. Because I mean, that would be rad if I could do that.
Yeah.
Or like and then like as you go along, you can would be cool. I think they should just stick with droids because then you can move your guy into different stuff.
Yeah, then it wouldn't matter if you die or whatever. You're just, you're
Yeah.
like linked up with whatever network, and then you're just your consciousness will move into the next thing.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Because I could be like a droideka or a super battle droid, or I think it's an IG-88.
Just an IG is all it
And-
is.
Oh yeah, an HK guy.
Oh,
That'd
being
be
an
cool.
HK would be fucking crazy, dude.
I mean, I really like to be the guy from the guy Taika Waititi played in Mandalorian,
Yeah.
because that fucking dude was rad.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, for that matter, if they could figure out some story way to have it make sense, figuring out how to have the like being able to play a Mandalorian would be cool too.
Yeah.
I think they need to do a game where there is no Jedis, or there's
Oh,
no
for sure.
there's no force powers, but sometimes you have to fuck with them, so you have to learn techniques with other people on
Well,
how
you
to
could
fucking make it work.
You could do a Mandalorian game where you're going back to take Mandalore back from the Empire after the siege.
What
So
I
you could be
what I
in
would
there,
like to, yeah,
and then you could have Inquisitors show up every once in a while for like a boss battle or some shit like that. So you have to learn those skills. And then at least you're on Mandalore, so maybe you find a fucking group of crazy ass Mandalorians that hid away in some mountain thing that you learn some ancient techniques from or some shit. You got Death Watch in there and stuff, and doing their weird
yeah,
shit.
that'd be cool. And then you could also be the droid.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I mean, some Mandalorians fucking bought a bunch of droids off the black market after the Civil War.
Oh my god, they could have bosses where you fight the Mandalorians who hate the droids. Oh, that'd be cool. I gotta say, a droideka might not be able to fuck with those guys all that good. But that'd be cool if you had upgraded weapons, and then maybe could call in, have like abilities or whatever where you can call in buddies.
Yeah. You call in fucking spider drones and the
Yeah.
vulture, the vulture ships and shit like that. Because you're gonna need some fucking heavy firepower to take out some Mandalorians.
I mean, fucking drones with C4 strapped to them that just fly into the fucking Mandalorians would work too. That seems to be working in a certain place in the world right now too. So, like, they could just do that. That'd be cool. I don't know. So, because some kind of open-ended, you pick how you deal with the guy. Because I don't know that. Maybe that's really hard to do. I like the games where you can figure out ways to fuck with stuff. Like, you can figure ways around things, like cheese stuff, but it's legitimate because it's in the game. I like those kind of games. You get kind of tired of them trying to like always, oh, that's too easy. Well, it's part of the fucking game, dude.
I think we just need more single player story games in general. We either get multiplayer live service games like this, or we get linear single player games. We don't really have a whole lot of single players where you can kind of do what you want. You have a story to get through, but you can't really just do what you want.
It's like I'd really like this to be a up to 5-player multiplayer game, but you can also play it by yourself.
Yeah.
But kind of be like if Red Dead Redemption had, different people that you could have like up to 6 people or something in your party.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
I really wish those healing grenades blinded also. Would be nice.
Oh,
at least
that'd
then
be cool.
At least they wouldn't be useless when I tossed them at an enemy.
It'd be kind of neat. They could add shit for like Bothans. No, am I thinking of is that the right name? The wolf guys?
Yeah, the mini Bothans sacrifice their lives to get this information.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of them have like a really good sense of smell, and then there's guys like Dirge, which are kind of a one-off, but it'd be kind of cool. And they could just do without the Force crap.
Yeah, I don't need any more Force stuff. I look
No,
forward to the next Jedi Fallen Order game, but you know what?
Yeah.
I'd like to play a game where I don't have to worry about space magic.
Well, they make it. I don't know. It doesn't feel. The second set of movies kind of fucked it all up with the midichlorian thing, because like the whole point, like, oh shit, that guy got me. The phalanx got me. So like, I don't know if you ever played Jedi Dark Forces, I think it was called, and then it became Star Wars Jedi Knight, and then Jedi Knight 2, and it had this guy named Kyle Katarn who learned how to be a Jedi. And there was no mention of like, oh, you have enough midichlorians or anything. He just trained and then he learned how to do it. And that was neat.
Yeah.
I think people like that. I know I like that. I thought that was fun. I like the idea. That was part of the magic of Star Wars. Like, oh, I could become a Jedi.
Yeah.
Instead, it's, well, if you're born with a special gift. Cool. I live in that reality now. If I'm born with a special gift, I could play in football or NBA or whatever. But most people don't have those gifts. I think I live in the completely wrong time period to be able to exploit any of the gifts I have. The fuck? That was weird. Why does his shield not stay down? It's weird.
talking about the phalanx?
Yeah, I like got a shield to come down
They pop them back up super fast now. They don't burn out.
That's a juicy haul, Carney. If you're looking to invest your new wealth, I have several profitable ventures lined up.
I'm sorry, but I must interject. This loot is earmarked for the Eliksni quarter. Those improvements
That'd be
will
funny.
yield benefits
Just
to
like
our
fucking
resident
lighting it
area.
up.
Is it not so?
What'd be nice is if you could have a game where you could set your ship to do stuff too, like do bombing runs and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge like when Star Wars games don't have a ship that does ship for you, or you know has a personality or something like that, you know, the Millennium Falcon, we know it's there, it has a fucking personality. I mean shit, Luke's fucking X-Wing has a personality. Granted it's R2D2, but still, you know, these ships are important in Star Wars, and then when they make a game that doesn't have them, it seems weird. Or when we get a movie or a story without that kind of thing, it's like ships are a huge part of these things, and we just throw those away, you know?
Well, it's like Star Wars I don't know if it still does, but it had the ability at one point, if they would have done things correctly, they could have had a starfighter game and a like a FPS game, a strategy game, all rolled into one game that you could just, you know, like anyways, you could like take bounties and do FPS missions or do starfighting with your starfighter with your ship and customize things, and then they could have PvE missions where you starfight. I mean, it would be cool. Wouldn't it be neat to like have a mission where you fly in and you have to shoot things out of the way while you're flying in, get in there, land, and then run in there on foot and use your other powers?
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, shit, you could do that in this game too.
Yeah, if only we could shoot stuff with our ships.
Yeah.
This is why I said, you know, when like you were talking about how they have to have some crazy fucking people to be able to just run at something that can't die all the time. They should just be aerial, you know, like orbitally bombing us all the time, because we don't have anything to defend against it. We don't have any weapons on our ships to fight them. The only person I think that's ever had a weapon on their ship was Holiday.
It's probably not sanctioned. I mean, this is like a easy Star Trek game too. You could do that with that too.
Zavala's like, no, you can't have weapons on your ship. No, that's illegal.
What are you talking about?
It's like the Star Trek.
Haven't you seen Star Trek?
It's like Star
You
Trek
can't have
where
cloaks.
you can't have cloaking on a Federation ship because of some weird fucking
Yes, we are talking about nerdy stuff.
like some weird fucking treaty we signed with the Klingons.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. And then having a race of beings that are supposed to be warriors have this fucking cloak technology, which is like, you assholes would just run in and fucking brute force everything. Why the fuck do you guys have cloaks? You also have the weakest ships out there.
I don't
Like
know.
the
Are
fucking,
they?
Oh, dude, they fucking get annihilated quick. The fucking the Romulans have the crazy ass ships.
It's always
man.
like their ships gets, you know, they do some trick to them, and then the other thing is Klingons have like 4 guys in their ships. Whereas like Starfleet has like 500 people in there that all get sucked out the airlock in every fight.
That is dumb, and their fucking console explodes. Like, stop making all the power stuff behind the consoles, guys.
I mean, for God's sakes, like run a Thunderbolt connection, which will just quit working. Jesus, what are you guys doing? That's fucking funny. Oh shit, what happened to Jordy? Oh, the fucking console blew his eyes out. Yeah, and then Data's like, you know, we don't have to have the power hooked. Whoa. We signed a treaty with the Vulcans.
Yeah.
They were chuckling when they made us sign this. We don't know why. It's like, I know why. You're full of shit. They did that shit on purpose. They knew you guys couldn't fucking back down from that. Yeah, that'd be cool though. Being able to be a fucking
Just any of the other people in this fucking thing.
yeah, I mean, just have more variety. That's
Yeah.
all. You know, because they could have like sets of armor, and like for instance, in the Star Wars game, they could have sets of armor where it didn't matter what you were to use it,
Yeah.
and then that would give you like I like the Diablo set armor thing. I think that's neat because it gives you something to chase after, and it's good
Yeah.
enough. It makes sense to do it. And
If
then
they did it
having
in
the
this, if they did it in this, as long as I can transmog, because there are so many times where we get armor sets just look like shit.
agreed. Yeah,
Yeah.
transmog should just be free. Now, like in this, like Diablo has 20 different difficulties.
Yeah.
This game needs that. Like going on a patrol, like it needs to separate out that much. Where they just get like the top gear stuff with the best players and be like, okay, this is the top. And then scale it back to like my mom playing with, you know, her gear that she would play. And that's the bottom.
It would be nice if they could do it the way some of the MMOs have been doing it, where you know your mom at a super low level could be playing with you at a super high level, and you're both having a similar challenge against the thing, you know, or you know yours is a lot harder than hers is, or shit like that. You know, like the scaling
weird.
against the same enemy kind of thing. I don't know how you do it in a shooter. It's a lot harder to do.
It's like you just walk over and get on her
Yeah.
thing and just start wasting them in one
Yeah.
shot. And on mine, it's like 80 fucking bullets. And it's like, this is a little.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how you do it with a shooter, because they have to be more like reactive and doing more shit. So
Yeah.
and
Well,
without
like in,
making
you know-
without making them into a bullet sponge. Because if you just change
For
it up
sure.
and make him into a bullet sponge, then it doesn't make it fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, at some point, because that's kind of what Diablo doesn't do that, but it does that, but it scales your damage to where you kill them the same speed.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't know. I think that'd be fun because like you, Jason, and I could play, and you know we could have it so that the enemies were a little tougher, and just do strikes on like I don't know. Let's say we did strikes on like a 10 out of 20 difficulty, and we get better gear, and it would make it more of a challenge because the strikes at this point are kind of like you're not even paying any attention.
No, we just go and do them because we need the gear.
And you never get a reward that you want either. So it's not good in both directions.
You should be able to, if they're gonna do it the same way they've been doing it, there needs to be a vendor here. If they're not gonna just give us a choice in the thing, make a vendor here. I just jumped into all of that. Where you can trade in the thing you just got from a strike for the thing you need. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't need boots anymore. I need gloves. Just something to make it so we're not doing the same thing over and over. But also,
You mean a selector in your inventory to wait what you want? Like
Yeah,
on your
that'd be
ghost?
nice. That'd be nice.
I really need arm pieces with this stat.
Yeah.
And then that's all you get is arm pieces, and you're like then you can like really go after the perfect stat item.
And then also just adding abilities besides the guns, add abilities to armor, where it's not just a exotic that I have to have
And
to make myself
interactions.
viable. You know, like give me gloves that now make all of my guns shoot dildos out. I don't know, whatever.
Well,
the fuck
they
it
can have
is.
interactions with stuff.
Yeah,
What would be cool is if they just disable all that during PvP.
yeah,
Just tell everybody, we're not balancing for this. This is stupid. We're going to do it for PvE, which is what most of the people play the game to do. PvP will still be the same. PvE, there's going to be a lot of shit you can do.
yeah.
Because that was really fun. Like Incandescent or Volt Shot working with the, you know, the guns working with the abilities is nice. They could do stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
when they could have like, you know, that's what, that's stupid, but that's what Diablo 3 does. They have sets that multiply damage on like underused things so you can use them.
Yeah.
Because there's all kinds of abilities and stuff that nobody fucking uses because they suck. And let's say you get a 2-piece set, and then all of a sudden, like the shitty healing grenade blinds the enemies and then shoots out seeking guys towards your friends and heals them. Now, you would look for the fucking stuff for the set for that.
Yeah.
And also having it so that when you get shit that drops and you're in a group of 3, you could throw it out for the other person.
Yeah. I mean, I would like it if I could fucking just have a thing that if I wanted to be able to survive, I don't need to wear one certain helmet, because I think there's only one helmet that heals me when I spin or roll.
Yeah, how
also, come on, guys.
I mean,
it's like, come on, guys. Give me a fucking another...
that should honestly just be part of the hunter spin.
Thing.
Minus PvP.
Yeah.
The rest of it... Actually, I don't know, because the hunter spin at this point has been nerfed so hard. Like, at this point, just make him twirl sideways so he gets out of the way a little bit, but you can shoot him the whole time, but then add the health bump.
Yeah.
That you can't knock off with one bullet.
Just a little restore. Just want some restore. Want some survivability. When the squishiest of squish can survive better than me, that's bullshit. All right, a warlock should not be able to survive better than a hunter. The hunter's whole thing is survivability.
There's warlock builds that can survive better than I can.
Yeah. Stupid
Which
magic.
is also dumb.
Goddamn magic. Let's start a witch hunt.
Okay. Let's just, you know what we should do is just design a virus that just goes in there and just deletes everybody's warlock.
We're at about 2 hours. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. That was fun. We did some battles.
Mm-hmm. Killed some stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/Targeter Plays, and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HEP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter at Targeter. Follow Eric.
On Twitter at Quick and Severe.
Follow Kelly.
On TikTok at Mama.Muffins. Nope. Yeah, I think that's right. And Instagram at Muffins08.
You can follow Ricky on Immigrant at Lucy92 and Jason on Twitter at Unbelievable1. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. You can find all the stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/Targeter Plays. That'll be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Join us tomorrow. We'll either be playing some Halo or Call of Duty. We'll figure it out. Join us then for that. 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, that'll be it though. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.